With me now is Floyd family attorney Benjamin Crump. Benjamin, thanks so much for being with us as always. I know you are in constant contact with the family. You're there at the courtroom right now. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the Rev just now. How are they doing with today's testimony?
Obviously, all the testimony is emotional because it's agonizing to see the video and then hear the defense try to say, oh, but Officer Derek Chauvin did not kill him. It was the trace amount of drugs in his system that kills him. They know that that's not true, but they have lived in America enough to know that when they assassinate the character of black people killed by the police, it is something that has been successful in the past. So they are very prayerful, and they are having the faith that justice will be done.
Do you want to see Derek Chauvin himself testify?
Well, we want Derek Chauvin to be held criminally liable for killing George Floyd on May 25th, 2020. Whether or not his attorney and he decide to testify, that's completely on him, because there's nothing he can say to justify not giving any consideration, any professionalism, any humanity to an unarmed, restrained man in handcuffs who was face down, begging just to breathe, Katie. I mean, think about that in the most basic of humanity. I just want to take another breath so I can extend my life. But the public was telling him to get the knee off the neck. Everybody was saying, you're killing him. But yet he put his hand in his pocket and put a smirk on his face as if this black man's life didn't matter at all.
You know, I know you've been through these cases so many other times for years now, and I assume that you are prepping the family for how the defense will present its own arguments, how the defense will try and use the entire situation to their advantage once they get their full turn. What are you telling the family about what they should expect?
You know, as we're eating lunch now, we were just talking about it some more, and I know Reverend Al has constantly been praying for the family, as all of America is praying that they get some peace, because obviously to watch your family member die like that, Katie, you have no peace inside your soul. We have told them from day one they're going to call George Floyd everything but a child of God. They're going to try to blame it on everything besides this police officer putting his knee on his neck. But at the end, everybody will know in their heart of hearts the reason George Floyd died was from an overdose of excessive force from Derek Chauvin's knee on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds. They say the human, on average, can only go without oxygen from 30 seconds to 90 seconds. Well, George had to go for over 400 seconds without air. So you tell me, do you really believe, after seeing that video from the surveillance where he was walking, talking, breathing, laughing, dancing, he was just fine, that he was just going to drop dead if it was not for Derek Chauvin torturing him to death with that knee?
And the doctor testified that for every minute you do not give CPR, the likelihood of survival or revival diminishes by 10, 15, 20%. Benjamin Crump, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.